Hey guys, so I've got good news and bad news depending on who you are. So we're going to have a bit of a special event week this week in that I'm going to be marathoning Mass Effect 3 to get it finished, and that'll be at the expense of other shows. Sorry, but also this is... I feel like this is the best way to handle this, basically. So obviously I set off on the goal of trying to finish all 3 Mass Effect games before Andromeda comes out, and it's getting real close now. Real close. Ideally, I would have started this whole thing 6 months ago, but there never seemed to be a right time because there's always too many games going on. But now I'm in the same trap again where it keeps happening because apparently March, the February-March transition was like the biggest time ever for games this year. I don't know why that happened. That's a weird time of the year. So much for the usual Christmas season pattern. But at the end of the day, I just need to make time for this thing to work out the way I want it to work out, because waiting for the right time just doesn't work either. And I want to get this done. I've had multiple incarnations in the past of me trying to start previous games before the new ones come out, and there's been mixed reactions along the way where, like, for Dark Souls and Dragon Age, I tried to play those games before their new games came out, which were Dark Souls 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition at the time. Dark Souls 2, what happened is I got like 75% of the way through Dark Souls and then just paused it. And then it came back after Dark Souls 2 was over to be finished. And that was awkward. But the same thing happened to Dragon Age Origins when Dragon Age Inquisition came out. And guess what? It never got finished. That killed that series. Because Inquisition was so monstrously long that it felt impossible to go back to Origins at some point, and that just at this point, if I ever go back to Origins, which I do want to, especially now that I've gotten the Mass Effect trilogy out of the way, I'd just start the whole game over, basically. With something like Dishonored, I tried to continue Dishonored while Dishonored 2 was happening. That was super awkward and weird, and I don't really want to ever do that again. I was playing the DLC for Dishonored 1 while Dishonored 2 was also being played. Obviously, there's tons of demand for me to play Andromeda at launch, so I want to make that happen. So the main solution I see is to finish Mass Effect 3 first by just binging the shit out of it. So, good news, if you like the Mass Effect series, there's going to be too much Mass Effect this week. So much Mass Effect. All the Mass Effect. There's just going to be uploads all day, happening constantly, however much I get done. And I think I can absolutely get this done within the week, and it'll be over. Other shows will be on hiatus. I'm sorry, but everything will be back. Just to be clear, nothing's being canceled. I say that a lot, and still people always are like, "Is this gone forever? It's been gone for 2 days." And no, nothing's being canceled. It'll be back as soon as this event is over. It might even come back during the Mass Effect marathon, and just whenever the time happens where I've actually finished recording, and then the remaining episodes are still coming out or whatever. That's fine. I'm giving priority to a few shows to still stay on the schedule. Obviously, Zelda. I just bought a Switch. I'm not gonna put Zelda on hiatus when I just shelled out for a Switch. Horizon Zero Dawn is still gonna be coming out. Nier is definitely still gonna be coming out. Basically, like the really high demand, top priority things that I just started. Those ones are not all about to go on hiatus for a week. As a weird note, Resident Evil 7 will still be coming out because Andrew and I already finished it. So. There's no. I don't have to record that. It's not part of my schedule, so they're just gonna keep coming out because all I have to do is do little quick edits, and that's it. Sorry if anything that you like is gone for a week, but it will be back. Thank you for your patience. I set out on this specific project, which is one of the biggest, like, long-term. Let's get through a bunch of this game series really fast thing that I've ever done before. It started off as 1-hour episodes. It's been creeping into like 90-minute episodes, and some of them have even been 2-hour episodes, and I've been trying to get this done, and it's been I've been having a great time. Mass Effect's a fantastic series, so it's been really cool sort of binging through the series, but now it's time for the binge to get really serious because the series needs to come to a close so the next game in the series can come out and maybe be serious, and this is not how wordplay works. This is why why am I so bad at making stuff up as I go along? It's like my entire job. So, thank you for your patience. If the shows that you like don't show up for like a week, know that it will be back as soon as I can. Nothing's being canceled. long live Mass Effect, except for when it ends. Then I guess not so much that. What does long live mean? People say long live the king when they die. What the fuck is that? What should you do if your favorite series doesn't get uploaded for a few days? I don't know. Go read Lackadaisy. Its art's real good. There's a whole bunch of it. It's a good series. And I don't know, maybe it'll take up the same amount of time as the episodes you don't get this week. Maybe. See you next time.